Hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about a few things that will help you recruit. Some of you haven't found your first recruit yet, and others of you may have found one, but you're already looking for your second recruit, and I'm super glad about that. I like to call them team members. Recruit to me sounds a little bit formal, and this thing is fun. So I like to use the terminology team member, finding your new team member. Okay, so just some real quick helps that I use to help me find my new team member, because I'm still out there trying to find some new people too. These stickers, I put them on everything, like even warmer boxes, everything. I want everyone in the world to know that it takes $99 to become a Scentsy girl or a Scentsy guy. I put them on the back of my bills, the ones that I mail. I put them everywhere, on envelopes, everything. I even put them on the inside of a, this one doesn't have it, but on the inside of a bar, $99. I want them to know every single time they make an order that they could either make that order or they could just sign up. Something else that I love is my Vistaprint stamp, and I got this thing for 50% off, like they are a lot of times. So I'm going to try to get as close as possible for you. Scentsy Wickless Candles, Laura Godwin. That middle circle says start your own business for $99. Then I've got my website on there, my phone number, and buy, host, join at the bottom. I stamp everything. Everything I stamp. You get like 2,000 stamps out of this guy, and it's great. I stamp everything. You were challenged at the beginning of this program, or near the beginning, to make this trifold. It's called, I call it my recruiting handout and my recruiting flyer. It's basically just a story about me. And as you see, it's trifold, like I told you before. And you're going to need to print page 2 on the back of page 1. You won't get it right the first time. I didn't. If you're trying to do any of this stuff from a phone, then good luck. It's not going to happen. To me, there are so many times where working your business, you just need to get your face in front of a computer. You know, your phones are super awesome, and I do so many things from my phone. But there are a lot of times on this journey that you're going to need to find someone with a computer, or get one yourself. Sometimes I say that trying to run your business from your phone only is like trying to get to work or get to the store on a car with no tires. Like, probably is not going to happen. So you need to make sure that your car has tires. You need to make sure that your business has a computer every now and then. This I get from the Scentsy Family Store. I love them because it gives you an in-depth look at the business opportunity, the compensation plan, and oh, look at there. It's one of my stamps. Love it. Okay, so these are good. Scentsy Family Store. You know, let your brochures do the talking, and you'll never come across as too aggressive. Okay, so Mary Christensen has a book called Be a Recruiting Superstar. It's insane. It's awesome, let me tell you. I know that I'm suggesting a lot of her books, but they helped me, so they'll help you. I mean, I wouldn't be helping you if I hadn't first done what it took to get here, right? If you read these books, then one day you're going to turn around and realize that you're going to be able to, you know, have this awesome story, and you're going to be able to help other people too. Mary Christensen's book, Be a Recruiting Superstar, it helped me recruit so much that the first month that I read it and I did what she told me to do in the book, I recruited 7 people that month. Now remember, I'd only recruited like 3 people before then, and all of those people had come to me by just me working my business. But when I read her book, Be a Recruiting Superstar, then, I mean, my recruiting took off. 7 people that first July that I read her book. So I want to talk to you about some things that may be holding you back. You're overthinking it. If you haven't gotten a recruit yet, it's either A, because you're not working your business right, or B, you are scaring people with how you dress, how you talk, how you promote yourself on Facebook. Maybe you're scaring people because you're too aggressive. Don't scare people. Look and talk the part that you would want someone to look and talk to you. And remember that don't overthink it. You know, smiling makes a big difference whenever you're trying to talk to someone. Even if you're on the phone, smile. It makes a big difference. So, Mary Christensen says it like this. I'll read her words, not mine. The more people you meet and the more people you will sponsor. There are no shortcuts. Talking to people is the only way to generate business. So if you're not sponsoring people or getting new team members, you're not talking to enough people. And you can make excuses and you can talk about, all the reasons why you can't get out of the house and talk to people. But I'm telling you what, there are blind people that sell Scentsy and recruit. I know many superstar directors that are bound to wheelchairs and their husbands have to take them everywhere. I know people that are blind that sell Scentsy, that have other people have to place their orders for them in the workstation because they can't even see the computer. They've never saw a catalog. They've never seen a warmer. Okay? So before you give me all these reasons why you can't, I want to tell you about some people that can and that have far more excuses than what you and I do, and they get it done every day. Your next recruit, Mary Christensen says, will have both a chance to see you in action and the benefit of a live demonstration of how the business works. So basically what she's saying is when you work your business, then your recruits actually see what it takes to, for them to do the business too. So be very natural in how you work Scentsy. Mary Christensen's top 10 sponsoring tips are these. Number 1, give equal time to sponsoring. Many people out there, including me at times, we get so focused on what our sales are that we forget that recruiting is our paycheck for life. And so you need to make sure that if you spend an hour working on the sales of your business, then you need to spend an hour working on the recruiting side of your business. You can start every day by asking yourself, okay, today what am I going to do to generate more sales? But okay, today what am I going to do to generate more recruits? You also need to remember that recruits and selling usually go hand in hand. Number 2 tip, create sparks. So most of the people that join Scentsy don't think about joining before something triggers them. They don't just walk around the house going, oh, I need to sign up to sell something. I need to sign up to sell candles. I need to find somebody today that's passionate about their candle business and ask them about signing up. That's not usually how it works. You have to create those sparks. So you need to make sure that you are keeping passionate. You've heard me say that quite a bit, but here you're hearing it from a professional. Mary Christensen says that you have to make sure that you're inspired to do what you do and stay passionate about this. Tip number 3 says get them to share their gap. What drives us is not what we have, but the gap between what we have and what we want. So you're going to be listening and asking questions to try to get people to tell you what they would do for, with an extra $500 a month, or what they would do with an extra $100 that week. And then you're going to kind of help them understand how Scentsy has been that for you, or how you're working your business to fill that gap in your own life. They're automatically going to say, I could use that. That makes sense in my life too. Tip number 4, go after successful people. Who is the most successful team mom? They're on the ball team. They're, working their business successfully at their real job. Who is the most successful, cheer mom? Or who's the most successful, Facebook person that you see? Then maybe, help them imagine how Scentsy could benefit them in their already successful life. Number 5, don't spill all the beans. Don't do this. I call it vomiting words. Just stop and listen. And the easiest way to stop is to ask a question. When you ask a question, it forces you to stop and forces you to listen. Number 6, make it easy for prospects to join. So you want to make sure that they understand what the biggest advantage is for them, not for you. They don't really care why you joined as much as they care why they should join. So make sure that they understand that, what it is that would be the best advantage for them to join, and make it easy. Like, I make it easy. I put my website on everything. I make it easy. I tell them all about myself and how Scentsy has blessed my journey. I make it easy. I put one of these in every order that goes out of my home. I make it easy. I stick these on everything. I make it easy to join. You can make it easy too. Number 7 tip, identify the best prospects in advance. So sponsoring is about matchmaking, and it's about finding people that are perfect for your business, or really that your business is perfect for them. Hostesses, you already know that they, have the customer base ready because they get people to their parties. Nurses are great at Scentsy because they, have that time especially like at nights, and, they have a lot of people that they see every day. Teachers have a great potential because they can't usually have flamed candles at their home. Or, I'm sorry, in their classroom, which is kind of like their home. I was a teacher. I know about this stuff. Okay, so your next tip, tip 8, make them an offer they can't refuse. Let them know about something that your director has going on that month. That's not out of compliance. Now, you can't offer to buy their kit for them, or to, if you join my team, I'll give you a Starbucks gift card. You cannot say that. That's out of compliance. But you know what you can say? You can say, my director's doing an amazing incentive this month. She's doing a, whatever your director's doing for that month. Or you can say, the company just started an incentive trip promotion, and the ones that join have the easiest chance of winning this. There's never been a better time for you to get your starter kit. I mean, you can use those kind of incentives. Make them an offer they can't refuse. Tip number 9, genuine compliments create goodwill. Listen to this. I would love to work with you. You're exactly who I've been looking for to join my Scentsy team. We are a fun team, and you would fit in perfectly. You would be such a pleasure to work with. You're always so cheerful and upbeat. I like you. Or, did you know that you've been one of my best customers for the last few months? You would really make a good consultant. This would be easy for you. Your party was my best party to date. Or your party was my best party this month. I'd love to have you on my Scentsy team. When you're when you're generous with genuine compliments, you make a difference. You create a spark. You make them feel good. Number 10, the last tip. Never fear rejection. We've talked about that before, but hey, if I offered you, and I don't have one with me. Oh, yes I do. Maybe. Hold on, guys. This is important. If you saw me getting into my pack of gum, and I looked up and I said, do you want a piece? And you said no, how would I respond? Would I have a look on my face of disgust? Would I go home and cry? Would I say to myself, I am never offering anyone a piece of gum ever again. I'm done with it. This is not for me. I don't know what I was thinking. That just goes to show I'm not any good at offering gum. Is that what you would say? I hope not, right? Don't overthink the sponsoring part. Don't. Just offer it. If it's their time, then great. When you see them in 2 months, offer it again. Think of it like offering a piece of gum. Just because someone doesn't want it today doesn't mean they don't want it forever. All right, good luck. We'll chat more on the finale call. Be on there, or the webinar. See you later.